Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the #2 seed in this playoff, a crew looking to make a strong statement, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, a squad that's looking to really put on a show here today. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, would still be...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Inside the 20. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the height, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but yet nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. That'll pick up a first down out at the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets...
He's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle?
He'll take a deep shot. It is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
What great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The shotgun running play call. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's a 1st and 10 play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it. Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense comes out to start this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He bought some time, now lets it go. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle made after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that short completion. They'll run it from the gun. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The pass rush closing in. He's got it for a big gain. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 10. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Single back, takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some.
He grabs it inside the 20. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Point snap to the back. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Catch made over the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to extend the play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Tackled there by the defense. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He finds some space. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. And there's the handoff. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it here. Powers through. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here at the 10.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense ready to start this drive. Caught behind the line. It's Ross.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Second down after that previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They go with a direct snap. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock. You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they heave it deep downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The game makes it second and medium. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. The offense really clicking here. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run.
Can he reach the end zone?
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Another positive game by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Direct snap to the back. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
First down and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's got his man open downfield.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the offense trots back onto the field here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Finding space at the 20. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Baxter. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. No huddle now for the offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made down inside the 20. Great move in the open field.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disaster.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race at the 20.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this.
Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he goes out of bounds. That's a good effort, but the fake PAT fails. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 15.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business. He
makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10 now.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Oh, it's a fake trying to run for the score. And he's brought down way back there. Tried for a gamble, but no one was fooled. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got it.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT is to formality. And the PAT is good. Doesn't matter much in the end as they go down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.